It's a Tuesday, November the 25th, and Oklahoma State has a new head coach. Eric Morris of North Texas is going to be Oklahoma State's new head football coach, T-Bag.
I've never been so happy in my life.
It's over. It's over, and now you can focus on the future.
And we got our guy. Like that was everyone's guy. That was my guy. That was the guy that sits next to me with our season tickets guy. That was the guy that lives on 6th and Walnut in Stillwater. That was his guy. That was everybody's guy. And we got our guy. We beat out Arkansas for our guy. Oklahoma, you hear all these national people ranking the top jobs, then be like, Arkansas is always ahead of Oklahoma State. It's like, really? Just because they're in the SEC? Would you rather go to Arkansas being beating dog like they've been for my entire life outside of a couple of years with Bobby Petrino and Houston Nutt? Even then, it was like 9-3 at best. You'd rather go there just because it's in the SEC rather than to a school like Oklahoma State where you can – it's been shown where you can compete in the Big 12 with anybody and be at the top of the Big 12 and be competing for playoffs? That was – no. Arkansas could have a higher ceiling. No. Year in and year out, Oklahoma State is a better program. So I'm glad that got justified today. I'm glad Oklahoma State got their guy today. The quarterback guru, I mean, he's either found, recruited, developed, or coached. Baker Mayfield at 40. He's 40 years old. Baker Mayfield, Patrick Mahomes, Cam Ward, John Mateer, Chandler Morris, not Alex Morris.
Messamaker this year at North Texas.
And Messamaker this year is a stud. That looks like he's going to bring with him. He's got a stud running back from Shawnee, Oklahoma. That's a true freshman with over 1,000 yards on the season that he's going to bring with him. He has a stud wide receiver over 1,000 yards on his team that it looks like he's going to bring with him. He has an up-and-coming defensive coordinator that looks like he's going to bring with him. Greg Richmond, the guy that recruited the awesome defensive lineman OSU quietly produced that are just littered all over the NFL right now. Greg Richmond is coming home. That got reported today. The GM, Preston, have you heard about this GM? I learned about him today.
I literally just saw a tweet that you retweeted about him, yes.
He's 24 years old, and he sounds like he's a guru at this stuff. I could not be more ecstatic. Kane Womack, I was getting so nervous it was going to be that. And Kane could have been great here, and I would have convinced myself of that. Zach Robinson, I could have convinced myself of it. There's coaches that were in the running that I could have convinced myself of, but even Alex Golesh. I always said Alex Golesh is behind Eric Morris for me. Eric Morris has all these Texas backgrounds. He has all this Big 12 background. And Mike Leach guy, he knows this part of the country. He's got connections everywhere. He's worked with Weiberg before when they're at Texas Tech together, when Weiberg was a assistant AD there. Everything about this hire makes sense. Now, obviously, there's a long way to go. Like, this program is not in a good place right now, but it has the foundation, and it has the stability to be a good program right now. And all the chaos that happened when Mike Gundy got fired, it sounds like Chad Weiberg got people in order that needed to be in order. Chad Weiberg he's doing it, man. He's made great hires. He's been proactive in all of this. And it sounds like that the boosters are about to line up to the freaking door, man, and ready to go. And I always say this: does Oklahoma State have A&M money? No, but there's 130 suites at Boone Pickens Stadium that are sold out every single year with a 5-year wait list. There's got to be a little bit of money at Boone in Stillwater. So I'm fired up, man. For the first time in a while, I have pure joy when it comes to Oklahoma State football.
You kind of talked about his resume a little bit. He also played in the Mike Gundy "I'm a Man, I'm 40" game. He played in the jump around game in Norman when he was at Texas Tech. He's a guy that's from Lubbock, or at least the Lubbock area, I should say. So, has ties to, obviously the Texas recruiting round, been the head coach at North Texas for 2 years now? 3 years, you said?
He played Seth Cottrell.
Yeah, that's true. So he's a guy that knows the area well, and like you said, he's rather young. He's 40 years old, and it seems like this is the perfect hire for Oklahoma State. And it was funny because I saw a tweet I don't know, maybe an hour after the Pete Thamel had tweeted some stuff out, and Brett McMurphy had tweeted some stuff out as well. He did a press conference for North Texas today, and he was not wearing a single piece of North Texas. And nothing had the North Texas logo on it. So at that point, I was like, yeah, we probably should have known at that point.
It's funny because I saw that. This is at like noon, because I think he did his press conference at like 11 or 12. And so it was like maybe 12:30 when I saw like, that tweet. I mean, it's timestamped somewhere on there, but it was before. Like, I did not, when I woke up today, I did not think this was going to happen. And then the Greg McElroy and then Carson Cunningham were like, hey, this is starting to move fast, like really fast. And so I was like, hey, okay, like maybe we'll have our answer Sunday. I did not think at all that it was going to actually happen today. And then you see the report like, oh my gosh. But it's funny because I saw that picture and I was like, I wonder if he hasn't like worn North Texas gear or something before. And I wonder if he's going to be asked about, with all the smoke that's going up right now.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's going to be asked about the Oklahoma State job, which I don't know if he was or not. I never went to look. I think we probably would have seen that if he did. But I was like, that's weird. And then sure enough, like 3 hours later, it's announced. And yeah, there's light. Like there's finally light once again. I mean, man, like I got pretty down and I said some stuff I regret. Like looking at it now, I said a lot of things I regret.
It's fine.
Losing as much as OSU has lost
in
the last 2 years will make you say a lot of things you regret.
Exactly. It's acceptable. No one's going to blame you. I'm sure people out there have said worse there. And things like that. It's a good day for Oklahoma State. Now I'm going to come through on my promise that I promised months ago. A crisp $20 bill to Mike Gundy is what I promised for NIL efforts. I will come through on that. My question is, though, do we put the 20 on black and try and double it, or do I just send the 20?
It's double it.
Okay.
I
figured you would do that.
Yeah.
So this weekend,
40 is better than 20.
Yeah, when I am with Spinozzi at the Grand Casino Saturday morning before Oklahoma State's final home game this year, I will put a $20 in the roulette machine, put it all on black for Oklahoma State, and whatever money I have left of that, I will contribute to the NIL fund for Eric Morris.
Hey, when OSU wins the Big 12 or something and goes to the college football playoff, I'll get you like one of those cool, like, Oklahoma State versus Notre Dame playoff shirts or something. As your contribution.
Yeah, all I want, I just want one of the cool like cups that changes color when you put the liquid in it at Eskimo Joe's.
Oh, okay. I can get that for you this Saturday. Easy.
That's all I want. All I want.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to come through with that this weekend. So we'll see if it's going to be 20 or if it's going to be 40. We'll see. Let's hope it doesn't land on green or red.
Don't call me a hero, folks.
Chris, $20 or $40 bill, one of the two. But yeah, I mean, thinking of Oklahoma State, like I guess we could say like days in the past, where does this rank amongst like in your fandom of like, obviously it's big wins. I feel like they're going to be like bigger than this, but this feels like a big moment for Oklahoma State, especially after the last 2 seasons.
It's a different feeling, because it's not. When you win a big game, everyone knows the feeling of winning a big game.
Yeah.
That's a feeling in itself. This is just more like there's a moment there where you just think maybe we will never win another game again. You have like deep dark thoughts.
Well, especially after 2 seasons, right? Like that's a tough spot.
Oof, yeah, it's not just like, OSU's gone from going, 8-4, 9-3 on a consistent basis with a 10-2 scattered around. No, it's like OSU's gone and they haven't gone from that to like going like 6-6 and 5-7. Like, no, like they haven't won a conference game. They're not going to win a conference game. Today is actually the 2-year anniversary of their last conference win against BYU. So there's been, so I don't know like how to describe it. It's more just like weight lifted off the shoulders that it's done. That like, all right, the coaching carousel was getting chaotic.
Yeah.
What was Lane Kiffin's decision going to be? How is that going to affect Oklahoma State? If Eli Drinkwitz left Missouri, how is that going to affect Oklahoma State? Just all these different dominoes that are probably still yet to fall. So it's a relief that it's done now, and you just sit back and relax and enjoy the chaos. But it's just a relief, I guess is the best way to put it. Like, it's just like a relief, and it's also a relief, not that it's done, but that we got our guy. Like,
it was the outcome that everyone wanted.
It was the guy we wanted. Yeah, like we got the guy we wanted, and that's the biggest relief of the whole thing. Is like, all right, like we went after this guy as our candidate, and he picked us. He picked us, and that's a very good sign.
The biggest thing for me out of this is that he's going to continue coaching at North Texas until like their season is for sure done. If I'm Oklahoma State, I'd tell North Texas to kick rocks, screw you guys, and he needs to be in Stillwater as soon as possible.
Well, here's the thing. See, everyone, is like saying that, but I say this is like, number one, there's a plan. There's a plan in place. Like, there has to be a plan in place. Hey, I guarantee that Chad Weiberg, Eric Morris, and the people that need to be running it, or the people that are running the show, have taught like, hey, if you do make the playoff, how are we going to recruit? Like, what? Because we need to get on it. Obviously, we can't be behind the 8 ball. So I guarantee you, there's a plan in place. They're probably going to have this GM. I hope they keep Kenyatta Wright around, like as a director of football operations. I think he's a very good recruiter to Oklahoma State. I think he's a very good in-state recruiter as well. So I hope they keep Kenyatta Wright. I hope they keep Rob Glass. But Eric Morris, do your thing, man. It's your program. Like, do what you got to do. I got to trust you. But I hope they do keep those guys. So, you can send, the Kenyatta Wrights and this young GM. I'll learn his name eventually. I don't have it in front of me right now, but we'll learn it. I'll learn it by the end of the night. I promise. They could bring him, up to Stillwater. He doesn't need to be at North Texas practice during the playoff. He can be scouting. Also, he can recruit a bunch of his good players while he's at North Texas. So you've already got 6 or 7 players, including hopefully a quarterback, running back, and wide receiver on the way. So I think there's a plan in place, and I'm glad he's coaching North Texas, man. Because if North Texas does make the playoff, like, that's just good PR for Oklahoma State.
You're a better man than I, because I would tell him to get his ass in Stillwater.
Well, here's the thing, Preston. If this was an Oklahoma State, I'd be like, yeah, kick rocks, North Texas. But it's my school, my coach, and I got to defend every decision he makes from here on out.
By the way, I hope I don't butcher his last name. It's Raj Murthy, I believe. Is Raj, the 24-year-old GM of North Texas. So yeah, you would hope. And there was a good article Sam Kahn Jr. wrote for the New York Times. Honestly, just a couple weeks ago. So go check that out. Teabag has retweeted that. So that's on his Twitter feed right there. So congratulations to Oklahoma State. They got their guy. As Weiberg said, it's a new era of Oklahoma State football.
I think was it you I was telling you not long ago, I was like, I am gonna be like, good thing there's like the World Cup and or the World Cup. I guess the Winter Olympics. The Olympics is Winter Olympics. But good thing there's a World Cup to kind of keep us distracted in August, because I'm going to go crazy waiting for Oklahoma State football and seeing what it looks like. Preston, it's November 25th at 7:20 p.m. and I'm already ready for the game in Chapman Stadium in Tulsa. Like, I'm already ready for September 5th. I think it is. Like, get me to like the Western Conference Finals. Let me enjoy all that, the parade, all the stuff with the Thunder, and then let me flash forward again to like Labor Day weekend watching Oklahoma State football. Like, give me that. I could and March Madness for Oklahoma State basketball.
Yeah, no, 100%. By the way, North Texas not ranked in the new top 25.
Bull. So they're killing my boys. I might need to like Amazon like a cheap North Texas shirt or something to wear for the next couple weeks. I mean, if he's gonna coach him, I got to root for him.
I mean, I guess you have to. Yeah, Tulane would be the group of 5. Which don't they play Tulane for the?
Yeah, I mean, if they win, if they got to win.
Oh yeah, they would have to win this weekend and then figure that out next week. So there's a chance that if they do drop one this week, that he could be in Stillwater Monday.
Yeah.
So that would be if I was an Oklahoma State fan, that would be the outcome that I'm rooting for. Like I said, if I was an Oklahoma State fan, he would need to be in Stillwater immediately and get boots on the ground, trying to keep whatever recruiting class that they do have together and add to that. And then, trying to get packages together NIL wise for, guys like Mestamaker, the running back, the wide receiver, all that stuff to poach those guys. As bad as it sounds, poach those guys away from North Texas. Because
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, North Texas, but it's a dog world out there.
Don't feel sorry for North Texas. This is how college football works these days. We all understand that Oklahoma State is a bigger dog than North Texas.
Yeah.
And if those guys are ball players, they're probably going to leave anyways because they're all like young freshmen and stuff like that.
Yeah. And also, it's just like, hey, let's be honest with Texas. Like, even if Eric Morris were to stay, like, with the way the group of five works, like, you can't really build. It feels like in this day and age, you can't really build consistency at a group of five program like you can in the sense of like, oh, we'll get to bowl games and stuff, but like consistency as in like, no, like this. Even if Eric Morris was to stay for the next 4 years, this is maybe like the one shot y'all really get at the college football playoff. Sure, you can win the American 1 year, but you might have 2 or 3 losses along the way if you lose a couple out of conference, So exactly. It's like, this is the lightning in the bottle. Eric Morris is committed to finish the job. That's going to rally the players. Like that is, in my opinion, I think that is a rallying. Like, I don't think the players will be, oh, screw this guy. It's like, no, he was honest with them from the get-go. Right when it got, like, OSU scheduled it, tweeted it out at 4:00. His team meeting was at 4:00. Obviously got leaked like an hour before. But Eric Morris, I mean, I guarantee in that meeting room, like from the North Texas perspective, like outside of Oklahoma State, like if you're a North Texas fan, like I guarantee that conversation, like, hey, I'm leaving. But like, here's the deal, guys. Like, one, you can play for a spot to come with me playing the Big 12 next year.
Yeah.
And secondly, like, hey, I'm committed to finishing this thing out. Let's finish this thing out. Let's go to the college football playoff. I'm going to be here with you guys. I'm going to coach you harder than I've ever coached. I bet that was a rallying cry in that locker room. I bet the players respected it.
And I would imagine those guys are smart enough to understand.
It's not like, again, like, it's not
like
Riley,
Lane Kiffin leaving Ole Miss.
Lane Kiffin, it's not Lincoln Riley leaving to go from Oklahoma to USC. We're like, wait, what? Like, blue blood to blue blood? Like, no, this is a massive. I mean, I don't know what he's making at Oklahoma State. Eric Morris, or I don't know what he's making at North Texas. Salary. North Texas. I should have done a little bit more research on this before.
He's excited.
He's making 1.4. I'm very excited.
He'll be making like what?
1.4, probably $6 million. It's probably a $5 million pay increase. Like that, you just got to understand it in that regard. Like, hey, very big pay increase.
Yeah, and I think if he really cared about Oklahoma State, he would keep the $1 million salary and use the rest to get players in.
If he was really committed to winning, he would work for free.
But in all seriousness, congratulations to all the Cowboy fans out there, because it has been
it's been dark.
It really has a long 2 years.
I never want to do this again. Like, I never wanted to go through a spell like this again. Like, I told Gideon, like, I got like not like depressed, like, but like I got depressed. You got
sports depressed.
I got very big time sports depressed watching Oklahoma State versus UCF. Like, and OSU was winning. Like, OSU was up 14-0 at a point, but even then I was like, man, like, it's just is crappy football. And I don't like crappy football.
By the way, Cowboy Allen, in response to my tweet where I promised the $20, he said, "Aren't you supposed to crowdfund the bet instead of paying it yourself?" I am a man of my word. I think I can. I might not have a lot of money, but I think I can afford $20. And I tell you what, even if it doesn't hit on black on Saturday, I will still contribute $20.
He just wants an excuse to gamble, and I egg him on.
Yeah.
Arkansas fans have found my tweet where I said, by the way, we can officially say Oklahoma State is a better job in Arkansas. They're not happy.
If you're a head coach, why would you not want to go play in the Big 12 instead of the SEC? There's a clear path to the playoff in the Big 12. The SEC is a jumble.
One's a top dog in their conference. One's a bottom dog in their conference.
Exactly.
Right.
Yes. Arkansas is a basement dweller for, like you said, your whole life, my whole life, a lot of people's whole life. I mean, you think of Darren McFadden is probably the best Arkansas player to ever come out of there. I couldn't name you another.
Bobby Petrino had that one year where they went 10-2 and got smoked.
I mean, the biggest story to come out of Arkansas football the last 20 years is Bobby Petrino crashing his motorcycle with a student assistant on the back of it. Like, come on.
That was like when they had their best season ever. He's wearing a Sugar Bowl hat. Like, that was like their best season that they've had.
You should just tweet that out, just to piss them off even more. So,
and here's the thing too, and I don't think I'm going to offend anyone because I don't know if they're going to be listening. But man, like I love Sam Pittman. Like I love Sam Pittman. Like I love the guy. But there was a reason that they were getting content with the 7-5 and 6-6 because they probably realized like, hey, like this ain't that bad.
Yeah.
Because there was a point with Arkansas where it was like, oh, they were like 3-9 every year in the SEC for a while.
Exactly.
And Brett Bielema couldn't work there. Brett Bielema was working at Illinois for God's sake, and he couldn't work at Arkansas.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not the program people think it is. And the Waltons and Tyson money does not go up. I don't know why, but the Tyson money, it's all in on basketball, and the Waltons money goes to the business school, and like that's it. Like I don't get it, but they have money, but they don't get money. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, well, and their baseball program there is very good. Like you mentioned, the basketball program. Those two programs have more history, I would say, than the football program, in my mind, at least.
For sure.
I have to go back and do a history.
Basketball's won a national championship they won a national championship in the '90s.
Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, I've played at that baseball facility before, and it's one of the best in the country. So.